triggered something.
I triggered something?
I triggered something, but what?
I triggered something, but what?
Feel my wrath!
Here we are, Farglow, the place where our disciples become true dragon slayers. And today, the honor is yours. They are quite simple. Seek out the men and women who reside here and benefit from their knowledge. That may sound a bit vague, but don't worry. Farglow will explain itself. Though I should very much like to enter the village again, I am forbidden to do so. Only once in their lives may dragon slayers enter it, as disciples. In any case, it would be imprudent to join you. This is a part of the journey each slayer must walk alone. You'll have to see for yourself. Don't be so apprehensive. You'll be fine. This is a momentous step in every slayer's life, but few have fared badly afterwards. Not completely, no. After the initiation, we will head back to Rivertown, where the ritual will come to its conclusion. But let's talk about that on the Zeppelin when we head back, shall we? Good luck, Slayer. Takes you back, doesn't it? This place.
That it does. When I was a disciple, I stepped from the Zeppelins. So nervous it made me nauseous.
I was all right until I first saw Torrell. How he enjoyed it, too.
Good luck in there, Slayer. The Zeppelin will be ready when you return. Yes!
That such a belittling word, disciple, is, wouldn't you say, for one who has since the age of 10 been groomed to become the elite of man's warriors? But don't you worry, you'll earn the title of Dragon Slayer soon enough. I presume Commander Rode has been rather cryptic about what you're supposed to do here, and I can't reveal much more. In fact, I have but one thing to add. Morgana is waiting by the waterfall. Find her, and the purpose of this day shall become crystal clear. The Archmage She's an intimidating woman, to be sure, but pleasant enough in her own way. Her laboratory is at the back of the village, next to the Divine Memorial Flame. Oh, several people, but she'll send you on your way after her part of the ritual. The others probably won't share more than a few words with you until they know you've visited Morgana. As the name says, it's a shrine that bears a flame in honor of the divine. The bowl in which the flame was lit is held aloft by stone dragons. This design symbolizes the burden they carry on their shoulders, the guilt that was heaped upon them when they killed the divine. And you, Slayer. How may I help you? And you, Slayer.
Welcome to Farglow, Slayer. It's what the imps used to call the place when it was first built. They were used to black and star-dotted skies only, but from then on they saw fires glow from afar. Somehow the settlers learned of the name their hamlet went by, and soon they adopted it themselves. Farglow used to be a small hunter community, until it was destroyed by the Black Ring during the Great War. When the war was over, a group of powerful wizards and warriors chose to build a secret retreat where once the town had stood because of its remote location. Now a handful of villagers live here again. We tend to the houses and do all kinds of little chores for them. In return, we can live a quiet life up here, safe and far away from the evils that roam the lands. Bye, Slayer.
Lovely day, isn't it? The view from the Zeppelin must have been spectacular.
Good to see you here, Slayer. If you're looking for Morgana, just head for the waterfall. I'll be right here when she's done with you. So, do talk to me again.
No! To combine that brew with last night's herbal distillation might cause an implosion. Try it anyway. You can be so irresponsible sometimes. That's easy for you to say. You can't die a second time. No, of course I wasn't. I was talking to Toro, the ghost of a long-dead mage. No need to give me that look, either. You'll soon see him for yourself. But let's turn to the reason you are here. The ritual that will make you a true dragon slayer. To be a slayer is to hate the dragon, but also to understand it. No other order in Rivellon takes the old military adage, know your enemy, quite so seriously as the Academy does. To attain this goal, I will infuse you with the memories of dragons. It will make you understand their language, motives, powers, and weaknesses. It will also color your eyes silver, the noted characteristic of the Slayer, which will enable you to see the spirits of the dead. The ritual has a side effect, but nothing can be done about that. The real drawback is this. The spell was not originally designed for the brain of a human, so to make place for it, you will lose your active knowledge of your years as a Slayer. It's unpleasant, I realize that. But a Slayer needs those dragon memories in order to operate. The only comfort is that your powers still persist on a subconscious level, so you'll regain your skills rather quickly. Becoming a dragon slayer is a harsh occurrence, but you'll become one of Rivellon's greatest heroes. The memories not only give you more insight and knowledge than a man could absorb in a century of unbroken study, they also protect you from mind attacks the dragons perform. Without that, you'd be a puppet doing their bidding. But now, you have equal mental strength, so dominance in combat can be achieved. Quite so. You could call it a perk that comes with the power of the memories. Everyone can see the living dead, of course, those poor souls that have fallen prey to necromancers. But to see the ghosts of those long dead is a precious ability, and will prove useful more frequently than you may think. No, they haven't. Your training has made you a force to be reckoned with, and has shaped a mind that rivals the wise teachers of old. Lesser people will be driven mad by the dragon memories. Only one as arduously trained as yourself can absorb them. Take comfort in the fact that slayers like Rode and Marius have faced the same ordeal and went on to become mighty warriors. Then prepare to become a dragon slayer. And that's that. You might experience some dizziness for a while, some disorientation, perhaps. The journey starts again, my friend. Your path is an empty page ready to be filled with tales of wonder, of adventure. But before you trot out of here in search of dragons and distinction, make sure you meet the veterans here. Alberic, Aravir, and Gawain know more about their trade than anyone you are likely to meet. And don't forget Isabel. The gift she will share with you, aside from the dragon memories, is the most prominent one you'll receive in Foglow. Divine blessing, Slayer. The last ingredient needed to achieve the effect of luminosity still eludes me.
Maybe we could add some fireflies.
That might solve the brightness issue, but wouldn't exactly improve the taste.
What's the matter with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ah yes, there's that famous wit of his. Slayer, meet Toril.
Not all it's cracked up to be. I was expecting a good long rest, but no. I'm still doing my old job, Only none of my former clientele can see me. Very handy. Most ghosts you'll meet are there because of unfinished business. The strength of their will not to move on until that business is settled is what binds them to the material world. In my case, it was my passion for alchemy. I will not find tranquility until I have fathomed all its innermost enigmas. Could take a while still. Why, the Hall of Echoes, of course. Don't tell me you've never heard of it.
It's a transitional place between our world and the next. Rumor has it your memories are eaten away so that you can enter the afterlife unburdened by the sorrows of this life.
An unnecessary precaution, if you ask me. I have mostly fond memories of my time in Rivellon. You know where to find me.
How is that medicine coming along?
General Luxurious shall soon feel like he was 20 again.
Yes, which is not such an appealing image, knowing his preferences. But he pays good money. Is there anything else you want? Divine blessing.
Prince who became the pauper, slayer turned novice. So it goes. Remember though, gold may be wealth, but silver is power, given time.
Haven't seen you around here before. Enjoy your time in Farglow.
What's that I hear? The sound of a newly stocked coin purse? Ah, let's trade then, Slayer. Oh, music to my ears! Come to buy more goods? Oh, music!
Don't mind me, Slayer. I just take care of the piggies here. Can't teach you no special magics. Something like that. Me and my husband Tom were the Farglow's pig farmers. Though I'm the one doing the actual herding, he's more the town's cook. I like it that way because I enjoy the outdoors. And Tom, he just likes to stick close to the cask of ale in the kitchen. Bye, Slayer.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
You have your silver eyes. Quite an ordeal it must be, absorbing all those dragon memories.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
I see. This is one of the most important days of your life, and you think of food? I don't know if that means you're surprisingly mellow or shallow. Surprised? Surely you have heard of the gift of mind reading that dragon slayers possess. Maybe you have also wondered how they come by such an amazing ability. The answer is easy. I bequeath it to them. Of course. It is one of the reasons you are here. Now stand still and look into my eyes. There you go. The secrets of all shall be revealed to you. Be aware, though, strong minds are difficult to read and come at a cost. So you will have to work on your skills if you want to perfect this art. It was a skill given to dragons only until a scroll was discovered that bore the spell. A slayer found it among the ruins of a dragon knight's citadel tower, and we have used it ever since. Fare thee well, Slayer.
Hi, friend. Here's hoping you're... Bye, Slayer.
Interested in archery? I'll tell you all about it if you like. I'm Aravir, a ranger born and bred. Archery is my occupation and my passion, and it could be yours as well. The way of the ranger is the one of the hunter, the woodsman. Master this art, and the enemy will never even see you coming. You'll walk the wilds quietly as the deer, but you'll strike with the force of wolf fangs. Just make sure you are always the one doing the hunting, and not the rabbit that stumbles into the snare. Have a great initiation, Slayer.
What? Oh, the newborn. Yes, I'm Alberic the Wizard. So, magic, you know, I recommend it and such. I don't have all day. My experiments, they keep me very busy. But fine, go ahead. I'll indulge you for a bit. First of all, the Slayer wizards are no fairy tale cliches. No toad-tickling beards and silly hats. They are warriors, like all the others in the Order. However, their weapons are the physical expression of the powers of the mind. Those who command these forces can vanquish all foes that they literally put their minds to. Of course, even the strongest intellect may be exhausted if used improperly, so it's up to the mage to see that this doesn't happen. Oh, many things. I'm currently trying to make the metaphysical physical, which is turning out to be quite a challenge. Then there's the perpetuum mobile, and the turning of base materials into gold. I think the combination of the two would make for especially interesting results. If you like, just try not to burn down our enclave, would you? Sonia is near the arena entrance. She'll tell you the rest. You channeled spells and fog. Sure. Now.
Looks like I'm not getting in. It's stuck.
Your eyes shine brighter than they did before you came to Farglow, Slayer. Gawain's the name. Old Paladin of the Divine Order. My life has always been that of the blade. It is an art I will teach you, should you want me to. May the Divine watch...
Look at you. Not a scar on your rosy skin. You're a newborn if ever I saw one. Nor should you. But you'll soon find out they'll get battle-worn again pretty quickly. The best thing to do is to get back in the saddle as quickly as possible. Just say the word, and I'll give you something to fight. No, you can change disciplines as much as you like. Alberic, Aravir, and Gawain don't mind. But you can only have one of the discipline spells on you when you leave the village. Warrior, Wizard, or Ranger. Later you can train all three paths again if you like. It's a good way to get started, to relearn moves and skills quickly. As you know, some swear by the sword, others by the bow, and still others by magic. But you were well versed in all three paths, so once you are out on missions, you can combine your skills as much as you like. The most important thing is defeating the enemy. How you do that is entirely up to you. Good. Get ready to blast some goblins.
I can't. Not yet.
Someone has a
Yes, Slayer. Nice try, but you can get out of my head now. Not even Morgana can read my mind. Fare thee well, Slayer. Yes, Slayer. Fare thee well, Slayer.
Back for more, are you? Always welcome, Slayer.
You channeled spells and Farglow. Sure. Now shoot. Look! Another newborn tries the new gimmick on me. I should place a no trespassing sign on my...
Sure you want to dabble with magic? Most wizards hurt... No go, Slayer. I'm a bit too advanced for your... A great initiation.
You can read minds. Your eyes are silver. The initiation
Training
is
your
almost
magic
done.
skills, are
I'm
you?
proud
Can
to-
I do something for you, Slayer? Were that my husband was a slayer, not a layabout, I'd probably be rich then. Bye, Slayer.
Training your magic skills, are you?
Come to buy more goods? I sell only quality... My prices may be steep, but who can blame me? It's not like I'm vending on Rivertown Market. Don't I know it, Slayer? Don't I know it? But what can I do? I run a small business. Tell you what, though, I'll give you, and only you, a special discount. So spend some extra coin, and you'll get a little something extra as well. Some other time then, Slayer.
Is there anything else you want of me? Divine blessings, Slayer.
If you want to order... Not really a problem in my case. You know where to find me.
You look more than... But remember, you may only have one of the veteran's spells on you when you leave.
Finally, you're here. I apologize, but I'll have to extend my congratulations later. We don't have time for mind games, Slayer. Moments ago, we received word. A dragon was spotted in Broken Valley. While this surely is exciting news, the timing is less than perfect. You were supposed to do a ritual that would channel the dragon memories, which is extremely important for your health and that of your surroundings. If we postpone it for too long, you will go dragon wild, and the ones that survive that terrible affliction spend the rest of their lives in deep dungeons, eating their own tongues and clawing out their eyes. Horrible though that prospect may be, the dragon takes precedence, so I hope we'll be able to improvise along the way. I see you've been working on your magic skills. You're sure you want to face our foe as a wizard? The destiny of the Dragon Slayers shall come to its conclusion at last. Quickly now, all aboard! Right. Time to start the hunt. Marius, you will lead the preliminary search of the valley, but warn me before engaging the dragon. I will notify the local officials of our arrival. Once you have any information, come and find me and we'll head out. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Good. This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now, hop to it. Not so fast, my eager newborn. Your mental state is still highly volatile, so I'm keeping you on a tighter leash. Don't worry, I have an assignment for you as well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon. Some are bound to have seen it. I'll most probably be in the barracks. The local captains and whatnots always want to talk to Slayers. Makes them think they're grander than the peasant sitters they are.
Shiny.
Good day, Dragon Slayer. Welcome.
Welcome, Slayer.
Man, my feet are killing me.
Broken Valley is a very quiet little place most of the time, but I won't complain. I don't envy the guards in other places in Rivellon who have to fight marauders each day. And as a soldier, you have all you need here. Barracks, a smith, and most importantly, a tavern.
Good to see you've arrived safely, Commander Road.
Thank you, Lieutenant. How are things here?
As well as can be expected after the dragon sightings.
I have ordered the construction of defences. Soon peace and quiet will return. This incessant small talk makes me want to be creative with my blade. Tell me you have something to report so we can commence the hunt. Then hurry up before we have a murder trial on our hands.
Welcome, Dragon Slayer. If your duties do not keep you too busy, might you consider helping me out? Capital. This is the situation. A sizable group of outlaws has been targeting merchant caravans these past few months. So far, we've not been able to locate their hideout. Even so, we did manage to capture one of the louts some days ago. Neither threats nor torture can convince him to share what he knows, so we need to deal with him otherwise. I want you to help him escape. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm convinced it'll work. All you have to do is go to the burnt-out chapel down the valley. There you can find a hidden switch that will open a tunnel that leads right into his cell. He's put in that cell for a reason. It gives access to an old and complex escape route dug by the town's soldiers many years back. Getting this bandit out will surely earn his trust. After the escape, hear him out, convince him you want to join the Highwaymen. The rest is self-explanatory. Fantastic. Good luck, Slayer. If I catch those bandits, I'm sure to make captain. Who will build the dragon defenses?
The local blacksmith, Dirk.
Undoubtedly, he was very enthusiastic.
Hardly. Doesn't he realize it's for the town's own good?
Another one to add to the collection.
In troibo ad altere Dei, ad Deum qui latifica juventutta miam, judicar me, Deus et discerne causa miam de gente non sancta, ab homine, iniquo et doloso erue me, miseriato tue omnipotens Deus, et dismissis peccates tuis, perducati ad vitam aeternam, indulgentiam, absolutionem, et remissionem peccatorum nostrorum.
Please don't disturb me, Slayer. Try to listen to Father Dominic.
Please, let me sit and think for a while.
I can't move this.
I need some solitude, you see.
Welcome, Slayer. I am Romon, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior. So it seems. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day and dwells in his now ravaged tower. I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like... I hope you'll find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. I have, yes. I went to visit them. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you. Well, not that much, really. I do of his childhood or education. I know he fought in dragon form. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed... It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many... That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interesting. You can find him a bit further north, down the valley, where he lives in his cave home. May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
What are you coming around here for? Have you not helped me?
Hey there, Dragon Slayer. I'm Richard of Alaroth. Care to make some extra money? I specialize in tracking down and exterminating goblins. Obviously, there are plenty of... That's the spirit!
Good lord, not another slayer. Lot of fairy tale... Yeah, when follows pig, I guess so.
I'm supposed to be training soldiers, not you lily-livered lack-brains.
Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.
Yes, anything this old miller can't say I have. That's how things work in the Ark. I shouldn't hide the key in that kettle anymore. Nearly choked on it last time Linda made soup. The tavern is... Then I'll get back.
Shiny.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Lind. Why did I have to lose my coin purse in the chapel? I just hope I can sneak back in before Father Dominic collects it. I do, yes. Though I usually fetch the grain, that can get a bit tedious. But Peavy and Quincy don't. Not really. It was different and most exciting. Not that I just hope enjoy your stay.
Another one to add to the collection.
Pitiable louse!
Another one to add to the collection.
to go.